I'm Michelle from Legal Suite, and this is part 7 of the sectional title registers, the property screen. Right, so let us pick the matter that we have already created and that we're working on, highlight it on the desktop, and click on the Docgen database icon, and click here on the property screen. Right, so it is in here that you will add either the property if it's a single property, or the properties if you're building across two properties that have been notarially tied. This is where you would insert the properties or the parent earth upon which the sectional title scheme is going to be erected. Right, so yellow screen, yellow insert, and up comes the property screen. So our earth number, we're going to use earth 1234. Our units of measure are square meters, and the extent of our property. Now, at the deed number, this is the holding title deed of the parent earth. Please remember to insert the T number. So there we go. Oops, let's just put that in capitals, of 2010. And as soon as I tab off of here, you will see that my held by clause has automatically been completed with the holding title deed number. Right, so let's just get back there. At portion number, if this was a rem or a portion of an earth, we would pop it in here. Alternatively, we start our formal description. So, earth 1234. See, let's just fix that. Cape Town. And you'll see as I complete the first line of my formal property description, my short description is automatically popped in for me. Let's say in the city of Cape Town, Cape Division, Province, Western Cape. Obviously, you are following your holding title deed description here. Street address, this would be the physical street address of this particular earth. This is obviously for your rates clearance application that you're going to do on the parent earth. So let's just pop that in with our little postal code. Okay, now our extending clause at the lookup library, and again, we don't necessarily have a little red arrow here, but you can access your lookup library by simply going Control and pressing up arrow on your keyboard. So what I recommend you do is find the extending clause which is closest to that in your holding title deed, grab it and say select, and then just make the necessary amendments. Please remember that no abbreviation should be put into your extending clauses. The deeds office would like you to type out the full word. So what I would do is I would just come in here and I would amend the holding title as such. Okay, with general plan SG, and I'll just change this NO to number, relating thereto, and held by deed of transfer number, and this would obviously be your current holding title deed. Right, so there I have my extending clause inserted, and you would also need to add your conditions of title. So I'm going to pop a little tick in, I'm going to come to the ellipse button, and here are my title deed conditions for Cape Town Earth 1234. Now, if you would like to watch the webinar on how to properly capture title deeds in the screen, please feel free to do so, and I do encourage you to use this manner of inserting title deeds into your documentation, not only for the sectional title register, but for the transfers also. So I highlight my conditions, say select, click on OK, and my first property is added. Now, it's usual that the sectional title register is opened upon an earth, but you will on occasion have multiple properties that are notarially tied together, and the sectional title scheme is then erected on those properties. So you would simply keep adding by clicking on the insert button for each of the properties that are involved.